do you think your fellow congressmen and the senators will agree to that? Kasi parang it's become a card up their sleeve.
Well, I believe our House and the Senate will support this. In fact, just yesterday, 5 senators already filed a similar bill. Now,
Yes.
I am the first one to see this problem. After October 8th, I filed after 4 days this bill, House Bill 10830. So this bill is entitled a bill to amend Section 77 of the Omnibus Election Code, because under the Section 77 of our code, there are 3 instances where we will have substitutions. First, death. Second is disqualification. And third, voluntary withdrawal. And that is why there is a period after October 8th up to November 15th, because our law allows substitution of withdrawing candidates to be substituted by another party mate who can run in his behalf. No? So therefore, we have filed this bill, Sito, and I believe that the House, we in the Congress, we don't have any placeholders. I have been running many elections, and when the deadline comes, I file personally.
Okay.
There is no placeholder. So I think that's the same sentiment with the congressman and, of course, the 5 senators whom I thank.
Now, people are beginning to wonder, what purpose does the COMELEC serve if they cannot control this, we don't even know how to call it, kasi electioneering, premature campaigning, the substitution, this farce in terms of substituting candidates. Now, kayo ba mga congressman, have you talked about this? Kasi parang we know that the officials of COMELEC sincerely want to do their work, but is it true that their hands are tied?
Well, for this election, there's nothing we can do. This bill, if it becomes law, is prospective, meaning it will be applied in the 2025 election. So, October 8 has already has already passed. We are now going to November 15. So, this bill, both in the House and those filed, and that bill filed in the Senate, will be for the prospective, the coming election. So, this election, we have to go by what Section 77 says. So that's why we will have the November 15. The COMELEC is right that when a person files, there is the bona fide intention to run. But in the case of the Senator Bato, he already said that he had the intention to become president, and he was holding this particular position, this fighting, on behalf of Mayor Sara, who may run. So therefore, clear na wala talagang intention.
There is even a sin here of senators na may kasalanan ng mga senador, sin of the senators that no one is talking about. A senator, a sitting senator, can apply for or file a candidacy for president, and if he loses, he can go back to being a senator.
Yes, Sito, that is my second bill. I have 2 bills filed, no? House Bill 10830, that is to ban substitution, except for death and disqualification. The second bill is 10831, which is really to consider those filing for another position considered resign. Because you are right, no, senators in their midterm, 6 years alive, on their 3rd year, kasi they have nothing to lose, they file for president or vice president, kaya dumadami yung ating mga kandidato. Why? Because they are senators and they have another 3 years. If they lose there, they return to their position. So I have filed a bill that no more. If you file for another position, like a senator running for president or vice president, by filing your certificate of candidacy, you are deemed ipso facto resigned, Sito.
You can file a case, but he will simply be disqualified because he's a nuisance candidate. But there is no criminal aspect, there is no punitive aspect if a person is dismissed or disqualified.
So pag disqualified na, the thing is, there can be no substitution. Kasi wala na, na-disqualified ng placeholder. So that is the effect of it. But can that be done before November 15? I would believe it will not be done because it cannot be done because it takes time. When there is a disqualification, you have to have a hearing. There has to be due process. Just yet answer. Wala na. Aabot na tayo ng November 15 dyan. So, illusory yan nga maging disqualified sila. So, the law now provides so, and so that is what we have. And so, we continue to have that. But we want to have this bill approved for the next election na wala nang ganito. Pag, deadline na. There's no other deadline. So, when there's a deadline, that is where the candidate should really file or not file.